All right, you are welcome for today's session. My name is Godfrey Mkisa, and I'll be taking you through today's session. We have Kaketo Richard, Derek Senyondo, Moses Ocheng. You are most welcome. Thank you so much for being part of this. Since we are recording this session, I request that we all mute. All right. We are still continuing with HTML basics, and tonight we are looking at HTML attributes. Our main objectives tonight is to create pages in HTML, because on Sunday we looked at creating a page. We also use make more than one pages, and use the href attribute of A to link them. Let's look at what HTML attributes are. HTML attributes provide additional information about HTML element. Remember, we looked at in the past session, we looked at a HTML element as a start, which is defined by start tag, some content, and an end tag. So we are saying that element has an attribute, that all HTML elements can have attributes. Attributes provide additional information about elements. Attributes are always specific in the start tag, meaning we only put them in the start tag and just close as we just close the way we have been closing in all tags. But the attribute will only appear in the first will only appear in the first tag, the start tag. Attributes usually come in the name value pairs, like name equals and then value. We shall look at that. HTML attribute summary. In this particular session, we are supposed to look at all these attributes, but because of a limited time, I ask you to go and research the other ones. But mainly today we are going to look at the href attributes. Remember, we said all HTML elements can have attributes. There's one, the href attribute of A, which specifies the URL of the page the link goes to. We know what the URL is, and then let's look at the other one, src attribute of img, specify the path to the image to be displayed. Then there is one for the width and the height of the image, and then there is the alter attribute of image, provides an alternate text for an image. There is the one for style, there is one for language, and the title. Please take time and ask Mr. Google and find out what other ones are about. How do we? I know we are going to encounter them, but just you find out before we go to them. Then let's look at this one. The A tag defines the hyperlink. The href attribute specify the URL of the page the link goes to. I've pasted something here that when you open the start tag of A and then you add the href equals, then you paste the link we are going to copy from those pages we are linking. Then you come here and then you include that particular page you want to have that link. Then you close the tag. You open and put. I know here I missed closing the very well. I think you can observe that. Then you go to the page 2. You also copy the link, and then you go to page 3. There's page 4 and page 5. Remember, we are creating a personal website, so we can do about 5 pages. I'm also doing something like that. So tonight, whether it has content or not, we are going to create those pages. Tomorrow we'll practice some pages and putting there some content. But let's go and practice this and have those pages. You can go ahead of us, but we'll find you. If you learn and you have some knowledge, please, you can talk to me and you present. I'm not supposed to be the only person to present. So it's all about us learning from each other. So you can search and say, let me present. I'll host and bring you just share what you're doing. And then to the members. So this is just a forum for all of us, over 200 something. So please, let's do it together, not a one man's army. So if you have any other information, that's my contacts. We decided we're going to have a forum where we're going to have ITB, DCS, and other programs that are doing websites. So the lecturer suggested that I be the leader and is aware of what is happening. It is not, it doesn't mean that he's not going to teach us, but he's going to teach. But for us, we are revising. And when we reach there and you know this, when he's talking about these particular things, you already know what to do. And we are not stopping here. We're going to do a lot and do projects. And not just getting an A in web development when you can't put up something. So basically, that is what I had, and that's we are going to practice this, the href and the link pages. I had the one Mr. Kamia shared already his project as he did the page. Those who attended on Sunday and attending today, please, if you attend today, go to WhatsApp and inbox me your names, your student number, and the WhatsApp number and the email so that I can add you in a web development forum. Those who attended on a Sunday, those who are attending on Zoom, those are the people we are adding. That forum is for people who are practicing, not just being there. People who have done something who will be able to go and support other people. So because that forum is for people who are moving forward, not just everyone. So if you get my inbox and share with me, I'll be able to add you to that group. It's called the Web Development Forum. And we are not going to share that link anywhere. We're just going to add people who are serious only. Thank you so much. Let's go to the practice part. Even if you didn't attend on Sunday, we are going to show you what we did on Sunday, because we can't do anything like pages without doing a page. So let's get to the practical part. This session is being recorded and you'll be able to look at it again and again. We said you go to the search bar and look for the notepad as the text editor. Let me type notepad, it has come. You open it. And we said the number one thing you do, you just declare that you are doing, that it's a HTML, you are doing a HTML, you're building a website with HTML. This is what we did. Doc type, HTML. What I'm doing right now is what we did on Sunday. So you are not missing anything. And then we said step 2 is open the root element and make sure I always close it, because if you forget to close anything, it may not bring you any result. So HTML, this element is the root. This one is the root element for HTML. You close it. When you are closing it, you put /. So the entire website is going to be in here. HTML is just going to be in that middle part. So in that middle part, it has two sections. Part one is the head, and the other one is the body. So the website has two parts. Let's try to put those two parts. Number one is head. You open. We said it's just a markup language with just tags. Head. Then I make sure that I close this head. I close it. Then we also have the body. 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 Then I have to close this body. So this is the body. This is the head. We said in the head we have a title. If you revise your notes, said we have the title. Make sure you close whatever you are doing, because you might forget. It's very important for you. Close. We have closed the title. We said here still we should put also the heading, at least heading 1. Heading 1 is always H1. Said the title could be, we said the title we can put I think we said the title can put personal websites. Site. Then the heading we can put page 1. And then we have opened the tag, we can close the tag. That H1. First, this is how we close. H1, and then that's what is going to happen in the head part. Then we can go to the body. The body, we can say that we can put the tag for, this is a paragraph, which is P. We can say my personal website content will be pasted, will be put here. And then you close the tag as P. So let's try to save this. You come here and say save as. We have been just doing a recap. Let's call it template. This template, we will duplicate it to make sure that we get more, all the 5 pages. Template dot HTML. You create a folder, make sure you put it in a folder. For example, I'll call it HTML basics. So I'm going to save it in that folder so that you can put all the photos and so on that same folder. I'll call it, let me save. Now let me minimize this and I go to this folder on the desktop here. You see it's here, it's called the template. Let me try to double click it. You see the page is there. That's what we did on Sunday. And then that page 1, you can, it is maybe the home page or the about me or the, it could be the any. So we are going to duplicate that and have about 5 pages. So we said today we are doing creating pages. We said today, number 1, we are creating pages. Let's get for today's, let's first create pages. Then the part 2 will link them. So what we have been doing is what we did on Sunday. If this is your first time, you still be able to. So now to duplicate this, you press your control button and drag this. You press your control and drag. Then you press your control and drag. We drag because we want to make 5 pages. So I can rename this to be index. Index, okay, let me call it page 1. We'll reach there. Let me first call it page 1. That index thing we would look. Then we can go here and look, make this one page 2. So you must be knowing file management. If you don't have file management, we are going to create some lessons still under EduTech Club and make sure that members can have some sessions where we can learn other things that really don't know, and you need to prior knowledge. Then, so we have the 5 pages. Assuming you have been able to put together the content as I shared yesterday, and that content you have it, and you have created different pages. Make sure you create them differently. Those are our pages that we want to link. Let us start from page 1. Now, how do we edit these pages? You open them with, I think page 1 is already open. Let me see. Okay, I can close this. I can close this. And editing page 1, you right click and say open with Notepad. If it is not appearing here, you say choose another app. If it is not indicated there, until you look for it and you select it. Okay. Now we have opened this. After opening this, we said the website has 2 parts, the head and the body. So our menu for the links of that one will be in between title and heading 1. Let's try to go back and see. Okay. Let's try to open it and see. You see where there is page 1 and my personal website content. The menu normally is supposed to be on top of that heading. Let me look at, we said we are going to use the website that is going to inspire us to do personal website is mukalere.net. Mukalere.net. Let's have a look at it as we come up and see where the menu is supposed to be. Those pages. Where do we put the links? It is coming. Okay, as it delays, let me try to go to UICT. UICT.ac.ug. Set my internet. Okay, the other one is slowing down. You realize that if I go to about us or our history, that page, now about ICT is here. This is the name of the page, which you could call page 2 or page 1 or page 2. The links are above this page. You see here, if this page is about, the link should be above there. So this means we have to go to, I can minimize this and also minimize this. I go back to this one, or page 1. We said it's going to be in the head, but between the title. I don't know whether I looked at the title. The title is this, where you see personal website. The name that will appear here in the browser, that personal website, that's the title. Now between this title and the heading 1, that's where we put the links. So I'll go back here, the title, I leave it alone. I can send this one to go a bit down. And we have page 1, page 1, page 1, then below the backspace, there is that you click shift and put that color in. I don't know how they call it, but it's there. Someone will have to tell me how it's called. To separate. Then we have page 2. We shall have a link for also for page 3. We shall also have a link for page 4. We shall also have a link for page 5. Now page 1 would be home, and page 2 could be about, page 3 could be projects, page 4 I think it can be blog. We look at more about blog. What's about blog? These days you can't do a website without a blog. And then with page 5 normally it's contact, normally the last page. So those are the pages we want to link. Now they said we have to use let's go back and look at let's go back and look at the attribute. They said our attribute is href of A, and they said is always from the start tag and then you close. So let's first follow the instruction that this page here, I will start, I put it in this tag A, then I put H R. Let me look at it. The tag is href. href equals. They said in the middle here, we have to paste some information. But let's first close so that we may not. Then after doing that, the first tag is going to look like that. But in the middle here, they said we should paste there some information, a link. Let me first put there the tags for all the start tags for all the what? Let me put all the tags there and then we do it at once. I close also the tag A. I also come here and even this page 2, I did for page 3, I did for page 4. I did for page 5. You must be careful not to forget anything, otherwise they will not come out. I also copy this, close. Let me close all the tags so that I can remain with, I can only remain with pasting there the links. I'm going to show you where we get the links from, how we get the links and paste them there. I'm linking 5 pages But when we meet physically, we'll be able to do it. Don't worry, even if you don't understand it, but at least you'll have an idea. Just get a confirmation. Now, those are the pages. I've opened the tags, I've closed the tags for each page. Now, they said in the middle here, and before this page here, behind this page here, all the pages, I should copy their what? Their links and paste them there. Let's go back to our folder, HTML basics. Now, how do I copy? When you are copying in any document, just right click and look for copy. Now there is somewhere we have to copy the path, something like that. But what you have to do is to first hold the I think shift and then copy. There is some copy as path will come. So if you don't place shift, that option of copy as path as will not come. So you have to hold down your shift. Don't remove the hand. This option will come copy as path. Then you go and paste it. That one is for page 1, so we have to paste it here before page 1. I've pasted it before page 1. Then I can go. I have also to paste the one for page 2. I'll come still in the folder and copy that path. Hold the shift and copy as path. Make sure you copy for that particular page. Copy as path is for page 2. Then I come here and paste. Then I can go up to when I reach behind page 3 is here. Here. I go to my folder and copy this path here. Hold the shift down, right click, copy as path. I come to my folder. Now I go back to my document, my OneNote. This was for page 3. You paste it. Then you go until you reach for behind page 4. You still come here and select that 4, copy as path. Then you come to, you paste it there, right there. You go up to page, behind page 5, and you paste it there also. Let's select it. Hold shift down, copy as path. Then you come, paste it there. I think you have pasted everything there. Now, what we are going to do is to copy this and paste it on each and every page. We have copied that statement, copy. And I said this time you save, because it's already there, you saved it already, you just say save. Can even close it and go to page 2. Right click, open as Notepad. You said it's between the title and the heading 1, page 1. We have pasted it. And remember, this heading is supposed to be page 2. We change and make it page 2. And then we save. Just say save. We can close because we have saved already. You come to page 3, open with Notepad. This is page 3. Here in the middle, I will paste it in the middle. And then I say save. Since I've saved, I'll close. Then this one is page 4. Open with Notepad. In the middle, I paste because it's going to be the same menu. And save. This is the page 4, right? I can save this. I've saved it. Let me close. Go to page 5 and open the Notepad. Remember, it's page 5. It's page 5. Save. Let's try it opening one page. Double click page 1 and we see what it will bring. Why is it not showing? That means there is something we didn't do right. Let me go back and try to remove this space. Where is it? This space here. And save and see. Let's go back to page 1 and see. Oh. It should work. Let me see. Let me try to put in the tag of this heading here. Shift. Let me try to put a tag of navigation menu, the one for menu, and see. If I scroll it, let me try something here. It should display those pages. H1. H1. So if you make any mistake, know that it won't show anything. But know that you'll be able to. Don't get worried. You must be able to make sure that it's corrected. It is supposed to show where you see those 4, but the content is not showing in the middle. I did some work already here. Let me try to check my other work I had done. I see where I have made a mistake. I already did something here. So if you don't do it right, it will not show. So it could be that we didn't leave us where. Let me try to go back and see. Between equals and href, I think you're supposed to put there, leave there a space. Let me do that and see. All right. Open with href, page 1. This must, but that's the formula for doing it. It must work. Normally, it's better to start with the maybe 1 or 2 pages. Maybe we did so many pages at once. But let me try to look at where the error is on the but that's the formula of doing it. Equals if then I come here, a minute will be able to we have done it right, but I don't know why it's not showing, because this is exactly what we have done. href. All right, let's get one page and call it index, and we see maybe supposed to start with the index, because I'm seeing if someone knows where I've gone wrong, just put tell us, but a minute will be done. We just need to, but that's the formula. Let me go back and do, where is it? Let me call this page 1 as index. Name at index. All right, I am back, but members, that's the formula, and um, I heard someone say I checked the URL. Let me try to check the URL, but that's the formula. That's the formula. If you have tried it and it has worked, please text me. Text me. For the purpose of our session not going beyond the planned time, I beg we end it from here, but that's the formula of making it. But as I'm trying to so simply that's what you are supposed to do. Open and do what you if that actually this is a learning experience. If it doesn't come out well, you need to check your URL. Let us try it out and then we will share tomorrow before we go for another session. Thank you. I hope I didn't type my URL. Let me try to. Let me try to copy the index page here, which we call the which we called let me copy this and paste it there, and I see open with Notepad. It is href equals page 1. Those people who have just joined in, we are trying to link the pages we have created. I have checked my URL, but today's session, that's it. I don't want to go beyond the time. We'll check where we went wrong. If you do it and it comes out, you share with us. But that's the formula. Thank you so much. Let's link up tomorrow. I will do it this one session and make sure I share exactly. I'm going to investigate the issue where I went wrong and then I share it. Thank you so much. Members, if you have a YouTube page, you can also come up with search and we keep sharing. Enjoy your night. Try it out and make sure it comes out. Have a blessed night. Thank you. Now, what I have not talked about is these pages, after creating them, copies and so on, you go on building a page per page. For example, let me first go to page 2. Page 2, you can call it index is home, but page 2 you can call it about. Then page 3, you can call it projects. Project. Then page 4, you can call it blog. This blog is like where you put your articles. It's going to help us to put there a number of articles where we are going to practice the tables, the forms, and so on. We may practice forms of contact. There's so many things we are going to practice under blog, so that as we maintain the few pages. So we're also going to look at contact. This one, contact. Yeah. After creating your pages, someone is saying thanks, Muksa. After the pages, for example, this one, this is what I did before I came here, and the pages are linked together. They are linked together here, from here and here. I don't know what has happened. I copied the file to somewhere and it lost the path, but all these pages are linked. Assignment, let's all go practice what you have done today, and it should come out. And I make sure I also do something and it's come out. There's also this. I think when you create your website, it must be in the folder. You should not move it away. These links will lose the path. But when you are doing it online it won't. Let's try to do this before we go online. Thank you so much. That has been today's session. Thank you for attending. Baro Proskovia, Luciva Richard, Moses Ocheng. Only if someone has some compliment, want to say something, please unmute. Yes, Madam Abalo.
Mukisa,
Yes, please.
thank you so much for this session.
Welcome. Thank you for attending.
Yeah. But unfortunately, this is the first session I've attended.
It's okay. I'll make sure I come to your inbox and make sure you progress. Do you have a computer there at home?
I'm at work.
At work, okay. So
But I can get a computer.
You can get a computer.
Yes.
You get into your inbox and make sure you are up. You join us. I'm going to create even the WhatsApp group for those people who are following, so that we cannot go back with everyone. Only those people who are not. There are people who will be at advanced stage, and there are people who are not at advanced stage. Make sure that those who are advanced stage can go alone and go further, as we also help these people who are just starting.
Okay.
So I'll be adding you guys to the WhatsApp group for those people who attended on Sunday and those people who are attending on Zoom. Those people who are not, who are just joining, who are missing something, will be able to go back and help you so that we can move together. Our aim is that we be able to have a project. Everyone has a website. Everyone has something to do. Project, not just having the people get the A and then they can't put up a website. So we have been challenged. Where we have tried out, but that's the formula. Make sure you do it and it comes out. I'm also going to make sure that I do it and come out. Thank you so much. If those people who attended get into my inbox, just give me your registration number, email, and phone number, especially for WhatsApp, so that we can keep moving and see where are you stuck, and so on. We can match you with someone else and help you. We're going to help each other, because if we have 243 and one person is helping all 243, then when will he read and do and work? So we just work, each one teach another. Thank you so much. We are ending this session. Tomorrow, be prepared to participate, what you have found out, and so on. Abaro, I've had, I'm going to get into your inbox and share with you. Any other person? Any other person? If there is no other person, uh, enjoy your evening. Let's come through tomorrow. Have a blessed night.